This morning, one of my younger friends said F out loud in response to something sad happening, and when I asked if they knew why they said F, they said they had no idea, they just knew that it was a meme. As a result, I think it's time to educate a lot of people by exploring one of the most long-lasting and pervasive memes the internet has ever seen, well, at least in the past 5 years. Press F to pay respects comes from an unintentionally hilarious scene in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, in which the protagonist is asked to perform a QuickTime event at a funeral of his best friend. The event requires the protagonist to walk up to a funeral casket and literally press F to pay respects. This scene was so unnecessary and felt so forced and at odds with the somber tone of the funeral, it might as well have said, "Press F to say this is so sad, Alexa play Despacito." This turned out to be one of the biggest criticisms of the Call of Duty games, and when the game really started to lose its identity. In an effort to become more cinematic, the developers implemented so many QuickTime events that ultimately felt unnecessary and detracted from the quality of the game. Instead of a cutting-edge first-person shooter that gave players tactical options, Call of Duty had become a game that focused too much on fabricating big moments and in doing so took control away from the player. But we aren't here to discuss Call of Duty, we're here to look at the meme it left behind. The legacy Press F to pay respects left behind is quite inspiring. People have created several variations of the meme, including Press X to doubt from LA Noire, and Press Y to shame from the Middle-earth games. But the question remains, how has a throwaway moment from an okay video game managed to stay relevant almost 5 years later? Well, it could be speculated that the rise of gaming culture and its influence on mainstream culture is responsible. When I was a kid, playing video games got you bullied. You had to hide the fact that you were into Halo, otherwise the popular kids would harass you for liking something with aliens in it. But now, with the massive popularity of Fortnite and mobile gaming, almost everyone can talk about games without fear of harassment. This is where Press F to pay respects comes in. It's a meme based on gaming culture, and now that gaming culture has become so commonplace and accepted, even those who haven't played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare are quoting it because Press F sounds like something that might be from a game. So really, we can thank the mainstream acceptance of gamer culture for the reason why people say Press F to pay respects. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.